I think that's recording. Hello. Hello, Rob. Hello, hello.
Hello! Hello, El. How are you? Nice to see your face.
I am, by the way, wearing bear slippers right now.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
First of all, we're just going to talk about what have you been doing in isolation to keep yourself sane?
So first went into lockdown. I was just about to do a play. So the first kind of week or so was getting logistics of all that stuff winding down. So it was the first kind of week and a half or so I was in like fifth gear going 100 miles an hour. And then it was kind of just dealing with all that stuff. And then it's been a slow transition of being in that frame of mind without anything to do. So the first bit of time, it was much like, I'm going to clean everything with a toothbrush. Level of fine detail just to keep my mind occupied as I kind of went down the gears. And then I've done a lot of planting. I've got my little baby fib that I planted today.
Let's see. Oh, he's so little.
Wait, it's cute, isn't he?
Do we call little plants? I know boats and cars we should call female, but plants, do we?
I don't know. I think plants can be gender fluid. Like I don't think it has to be male or female. I think the fern. I build a lot of things, so I've been doing lots of DIY projects around the house and stuff like that. I've been finishing my.
Very awesome. I think put in your bio that you're a carpenter.
Yes. Well, this is actually a bed that I built.
No way!
Yeah, so I'm currently leaning against it. But, I mean, that's not a recent project. That I did just after me and my partner moved in here because we realised it was actually cheaper for me to build a bed than buy a bed. So there was that. You pointed at the wall you just painted, so there's that. You've been doing some redecorating. That's practical. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wanted to grab on just before we continue something you just said, which is so true. Is when this first started, every day it's like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and now I don't know about you, but I'm at the point where it's like I did my exercises today. It was a good day. Like that, yeah. It's just the level.
Yeah.
What you have to do. It used to be like you have to do 10 things a day, and it was a good day. And now it's like if I do one, good day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, aiming for one tangible thing a day is fine. If you do more, that's great. If you do less, that's fine as well. Like I think it's just been kind of a process of realizing that whatever you're feeling on a given day is okay, and do whatever you feel that you can do. That's all any of us can do, and follow advice of obviously whatever situation we're in.
So yes, your wonderful play never got to fruition. So this is interesting because this is relevant to discussions in the industry right now. How are you gearing up? Can you gear up to plan to, okay, if we're allowed out in June, we can then produce in October? Like, how do you go about planning?
It's really true. We're basically not planning anything until we know for certain, because we're in quite a lucky position in that all the work we've done is still valid. In terms of the set and everything is fully designed. We were a week or so a week into 3 weeks of rehearsals. All the planning stage of everything is done, but right now, until we know what the state of the theatre is, we cannot make a contingency for when we might be able to get back on track, because it's, the Old Red Lion is a fantastic venue for new writing, but it's also a small venue that we have no idea what their circumstances are going to be coming out of this. We have been promised that, should they still be a venue on the other side of this, then we will get reprogrammed. But as and when, it's kind of not in our hands. We have been speaking to a couple of producers about getting on board with this, because we were self-producing everything before, and we were dealing with it, but if we're going to, when we do it again, I think we need someone external to come on board and help us out. So we're having light conversations, but in terms of time frame, we're not really planning anything at the moment. So it's indefinitely postponed until we kind of know what the actual situation is, because the uncertainty is just too much to wrap your head around. I think for us, for our circumstances as a company, anyway.
Yes, because also we don't have limitless pockets, whereas like if it doesn't work, what else?
Exactly. That was a bummer. But what actually has been kind of nice is that how generous everyone is in terms of support, and when we announced that the play was being cancelled, just how many people were really kind and said, if you need this, we'll help you out in the future. And we've got quite a lot of people just completely not charging us for anything, which was kind of a godsend. Yeah. So people, I think whenever we do come at this, which we will do, like it will end at some point, no matter how it seems at any one time. I think people will kind of remember who was nice and who wasn't down the line, and so that'll be interesting.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Do you have, last question, do you have any pearls of wisdom you want to share about lockdown, self-discovery?
I wish I did. It's not my pearl of wisdom, but it is something that I saw that made me chuckle. That was a bit of advice, which was something my partner shared with me. If you are struggling in this time of lockdown, no matter how hard it seems, no matter how much you think that your voice needs to be heard in the world, please, if you're a male, age 35 to 40, do not start a podcast.
Oh, what a sad note to end on. Oh, you take care, buddy. We'll talk soon, okay?
Lovely to see you, Al.
Bye-bye.
Best of luck.